Hello and welcome back to the Tarot Bee. I'm Debbie and I'm here with your daily reading for the 3rd of November 2022. I'm going to shuffle the cards. Give them a good shuffle first. They're gonna let's try that again. Shuffle these up. Okay. What have we got for the 3rd of November? Ooh. They all want to fall out. 3rd of November. What have we got? So, first up today, we're seeing the Star card. Wishes coming true. This is joy, happiness, clarity. This is some form of a success, a victory. So this is a great card to be seeing. We've got Aquarius energy as well coming through there. Leading us into this situation is the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is receiving an offer or several offers and not being sure which one to take, being a bit indecisive about our decisions, not feeling ready to go for it. Lacking enthusiasm maybe to go for a goal or having some self-doubts about that. But it's the universe offering us opportunities. And leading us out, we have the High Priestess. So this is the card of the psychic, intuitive person, of high emotions, heightened emotions I should say, very intuitive. Feeling very intuitive right now, going with your guts, realising that you're on the right path. And it looks like someone's on the path to success and recognition. Somebody's getting noticed, that's what I see, that's what I'm getting. So good fortune coming in, feeling inspired. Spiritual growth, definitely spiritual growth. Growth, I should say. Someone's feeling very creative, very imaginative as well. If this is a relationship, then it seems you've had a choice in a relationship and you've decided to take that. And it's a bright, beautiful relationship. It's your wishes come true. You know, it's a spiritual path. It could be like a soulmate type relationship if that is what we're seeing here. Any other messages, guidance for today's situation? Any other messages, guidance? We're seeing the Chariot is coming in again. So it's the 3rd day, I think, in the row that we've seen the Chariot coming in. It's coming in clarifying our Four of Cups. So this is taking charge, this is taking control, particularly in terms of love. We're seeing this. Somebody taking control of destiny, of their destiny. Someone making sure that they have all the information. I see that. Someone making sure that they have all the facts, that they're not just jumping into it. This is a very controlled energy. So perhaps that's what you've been doing in the past. You've been thinking about, should I do this, should I do that? You've got a lot of options in love. But the Chariot is that very driven energy, very motivated, ambitious. Just taking charge, really. That's what I see. Clarifying our star, we have the Ace of Cups. So again, you know, we've got here someone's cup overflowing with love, joy, happiness. New love is looking great. New romances are looking fantastic. If you're entering in a new romance, it's full of joy, happiness. The other things that we could be seeing coming in with this Ace of Cups are news of births, engagements. It's a happy type, creative, lots of creative energy, creative buzz with this, imagination, feeling inspired as well. You're taking that cup taking what's on offer. This is that opportunity that we see here with the Four of Cups. This is the opportunity now. Somebody's going for it. Someone sees it there a bit more clearly in front of them. You know, it's like before you might not have seen it. Yeah, you might have been too busy making plans, but now it's very clear. You see that this is a potential. There's a lot of potential with this. You know, someone could be falling in love, starting a new creative project, definitely choosing something that's going to make you happy. Your cup is overflowing with love. You know, it can be self-love as well also. It can be taking a punt on that idea that you've had, that opportunity, and going for it. If it is, you know, I see success. I saw it to begin with. That's what I saw: victory, success, recognition for hard work. With that Star card, somebody's going to get recognised. Somebody's seen you. And then clarifying our High Priestess, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is that card of the hard work is starting to pay off, you know. We're seeing it here with the Seven. We're seeing growth, accomplishment, particularly in business, appraisal, watching our seeds maturing, watching that growth and development. Hard work is paying off for somebody. The trust is growing in a relationship. If this is about a relationship, you're trusting more, you're trusting your gut instinct. You're not feeling as paranoid that you're going to lose somebody. You know, if you've had those fears, this mistrust in the past, paranoia, feelings of jealousy, they're not going to be gone. They're going to be gone, sorry, this time. You know, you're not going to have those insecurities anymore. You know you have to put the work in. You definitely know you have to put the work in, and you're taking charge of that. You're taking control, and you're willing to put in any effort, because this is like your dreams come true. This relationship, it's perfection for you. It's everything you've wished for. But I do see a lot of inner growth, inner strength with somebody, and inner knowing, just going with that gut feeling. That's what I see. Any other messages, guidance for today? Any other messages and guidance for this situation? We're seeing the Seven of Wands coming out. So that's perseverance. That's fighting off competition. It's fending off all the competition. So that, like I said, you're being recognised. You are overcoming. You have, this is a success. Whether it's come easily to you, that's not represented by this Seven of Wands. What we're seeing with the Seven of Wands is that you've persevered to get here. You've put up a real fight to get here. You've had to grow. You've had to learn something about yourself. And you've had to work on yourself. You've had to, it's like out with those old style beliefs. Like I'm saying, if anyone was feeling insecure before, paranoid, jealous, that type of energy, you've had to fight against that. Your focus has been on winning, on this, making a new start in life, whether that's relationship or business, but that's been your focus. You know, you've done your homework, seen somebody doing the homework here. Not taking a risk. Going with it, but making sure you're reviewing all your options before you take it, before you take that cup. We're feeling like we're going to work through all our attitudes, all our issues, sorry, in a positive way. We're feeling positive that we can focus on this. We've got clarity now. We know we can focus. Our focus is on the cup. I see a cup being a cup of love. I see it being a love interest. We're focused. And we're working through any issues that have been there under the surface. There's no more confusion. We're not confused. We might have been a bit confused in the past there, but certainly no confusion anymore. We're seeing the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is inquisitive, curious. It's another Aquarius card, so Aquarius could be big here because I'm pulling it on top of the star as well. I think somebody's curious about taking the next steps with somebody. I think someone's very focused. I see this as being someone really focused on somebody. I just see you embarking on a new path, you know, with this. I just see you embarking on a new spiritual path. Like this is a real deep spiritual connection that you're feeling. It's either that or, you know, it could be a career in spirit. It's something to do with spiritualism. You trust yourself, you know, you're fully prepared for this. You've fully prepared. You've been focused, determined. There is still work to be done when we see it in that page energy. You know, it's not quite the king. There's still work to be done. You've still got to master something here. But you're going into it with very clear focus. You know, you're communicating well with others around you. There's a bit of apprehension, like a bit of, but I see it as like a good nervous energy with that card about this love. You know, I'm just feeling like curious about, oh, what's going to happen, and just feeling very excited about it. We're seeing the Hermit card as well coming out here. So it's coming out on this side where we've got this spiritual growth. And again, that's what we're getting with the Hermit. The Hermit is seeking truth, but it's seeking truth on a higher level. It's seeking truth on a much higher level, from a higher perspective, like a spiritual level. So I do see learning. I do see somebody learning with both those cards. You might be finding yourself retreating a little bit to do some inner work, to do some work as well. That might be coming in the future. Once this love comes in, then you might start taking some time. Or this could be about self-love and development also. You know, there's a couple of messages coming out there with that. This is self-evaluation. It is. It's taking your time. It's taking time for yourself, taking some alone time. Because it's much more independent energy, what we can see with that Hermit. You're self-reliant. You're not going to become dependent on somebody again. I saw that. You are going to be also having your own objectives and pursuits and goals. It's not going to be all about the relationship. You are going to continue on your path, on your spiritual path as well. It's like you've made a decision to do that. That's not going to get in the way, because I feel like that's making you stronger. So I'm seeing kind of two different messages. We've either got new love coming in, and but we're also going to be following that path of the spiritualism as well, because we've got this inner growth. But we're taking on this, it's like we're very excited about taking on, enthusiastic about taking on this new start. There's a lot of clarity on a relationship and a new love. And then the other side of the reading, what I say is the self-love. You know, realising your worth, reaping benefits and reward of self-love, of spiritualism. Some big success coming in for somebody who chooses to go down that path. But again, this is about mastering that skill. So that's about learning as well. Taking time for yourself to learn, to go within. And persevering on the path. Any other messages for today, the 3rd of November? We're seeing the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Very intellectual person, very intelligent. Uses her head. She's very sharp. She's very determined, very controlled. not phased by emotions at all. You know, I'm getting a lot of air sign from this energy, from these reads. You know, the cup of love is overflowing, but you know, it's like you're keeping a lid on it a little bit. Keeping a lid on that a little bit, not getting too carried away. Maintaining that barrier a little bit, putting up a little bit of a barrier. Because you've fought hard to get to this situation. You've fought hard to get here. You know, this has been a battle to get here. You've had to do a lot of thinking. Like I say, it was a very controlled decision. It wasn't just any hasty decision. So now you've got there, it's like you're keeping a cool head about it. You're keeping a cool head. You're not going to be giving too much away. That's for sure. Any other messages for today to end today's reading? Pull one final card. For the 3rd of November. We're seeing the King of Swords. We've got the King and the Queen of Swords. So it could be that that you're on this spiritual path together. You're the King and Queen of Swords coming together. 2 air signs. It doesn't have to be that they're air signs, but they're embodying the energy of that. You know, taking off very authoritative very authoritative people, leaders, very wise. It could be that this is 2 people coming together after they've lost. They could both have lost somebody in the past. Because it is that quite independent spirits. The maturer energy. So it could be that they found each other later in life, but they're now ready to start this journey. They're intrigued by what's going to happen next. There's attraction there. Very romantic. But there's definitely, they're using the head. This is a couple who you put the heads together. They use the head to plan. They don't let emotions get carried away with them. They don't get, they try and keep it cool, calm, collected. So it's a great reading today for anyone who is going into a partnership with somebody, who's starting a new romance, because I see it as very positive in terms of like looking like it's a spiritual union on a spiritual path. 2 souls coming together. Something that you've manifested in is coming to fruition now with a new love. It's going to be very successful for someone. I'm going to pull an angel card for us today to end today's reading. What have we got from the angels for the 3rd of November 2022? I'm going to take that one. And it's overcoming difficulties. So Archangel Jeremiah is here to remind us that the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. That's Archangel Jeremiah with the worst is now behind you and and you are surmounting any previous challenges. You're overcoming, you've risen. This is a sign to tell you you have risen above it. These challenges have made us stronger. Yeah. We've learnt some big lessons. I saw that at the beginning here. Somebody's learning a lesson. They're doing the homework. But instead of being bitter, you've opened up your heart with compassion towards people who might even be in similar situations to yourself. Letting go of any kind of hurt, any kind of negative vibes, negative feelings. Looking forward with a real positive, optimistic attitude about life. And this is also telling us we're now entering a period where we are heightened and we have a new higher level of spiritual understanding So stay positive, because this is a beautiful read today. A positive outlook is attracting a loving solution and a higher level of spiritual understanding. I hope you've all enjoyed today's reading. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.